Hey school family, how are you? I hope you're doing well. How was your weekend? Was it good? Well, mine was pretty good, but it kind of feels the same every day because we're at home and we're not in our regular schedule. So it got me to thinking, what can I do to help me remember what day it is? And then just to help me plan out what I'm going to do, or even just to reflect and think about my day at the end of the day. So what I thought of was creating a journal, and that's what we're going to do today. I was cleaning my spare room and I actually found an old journal that I had that I created with some students a few years back. And what we did was we took a composition book and we pasted pictures or taped some pictures onto the front cover of things that we liked. And I like tacos, Little Mermaid, Mexican art, and sunflowers are my favorite flower. So this is the notebook that we created. This is a journal that we created. But it doesn't have to be this kind of journal because you might not have a composition book or you might not have pictures to be able to cut out. But if you do, you can, or if you want to do this kind of journal, you can always print pictures out, or if you don't have a printer, you can find pictures in a magazine. And if you don't have a magazine, you can always draw your own. So this is one type of journal that you can do. And I'm going to show you how to make one just in case you don't have a notebook like this. Okay, here we go. Okay, so for my journal, I'm going to use 2 pieces of paper that are blank, but you can also use lined paper to make your journal. Just depends on what you have. It can be any kind of paper. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna take my paper and I'm gonna fold it in half, hamburger, so from top to bottom. And then I'm going to take this booklet, and I only have 4 pages really if I just leave it like this. But if I want more pages, I can cut it in half. And then I'll take both of those pieces, I'll stuff one inside of the other. And now I have a smaller booklet with more pages. But I don't have a stapler, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut some grooves here and make my own staples. I don't wanna cut too far because I want to be able to have some room to write. Okay, so now I'm gonna take where I cut and I'm gonna bend it back. Okay, so now I have my own staples. If you have tape, you can always take tape and tape this part down. But if you don't, that's okay too, because once you start writing, it should stay pretty well put together. Okay, so for time's sake, I'm going to switch over to this one here. I already decorated my cover. So this is your cover of your journal. Remember, when you are opening your journal, you want to do it gently and carefully because you made these staples. You don't want them to fall, you make your book fall apart if you pull on it too hard. Okay, so I'm going to gently turn the page. And when I write in a journal, I always make sure that I put the date on there so I know when I'm doing my journal entry. And what I'm pretending is that this is the end of my day and I'm reflecting on my day and thinking about, how was my day today? And I wrote, today was a great day. 1, we went for a walk. 2, we had tacos for dinner. 3, I watched Frozen 2. I wrote, it was fun. And I decorated around. So in your journal entry, you can choose how you write it. You can write sentences. You can write as much or as little as you want. But some things that you can also write in journals are to-do lists. So if you want to plan out your day, you can always write down what you're going to be doing the following day. Or if you wake up in the morning, you're like, oh, I really want to do this and that. So you would write it down on your journal. You can write about how you're feeling, or you could even just draw. It doesn't necessarily have to be words. You could do a drawing journal. So my front cover, if I wanted to call it my drawing journal, and then maybe you could draw how your day went. Or if you just want to draw, that's cool too. Writing in a journal doesn't only help your writing skills, but it also makes you feel good. It helps you get your feelings out. I hope you try it. In just a little bit, you're going to see something that you might want to journal about. My cousin Tanya's back with a new friend. Check it out.
Hi, my friends. This is Mickey. Mickey is an African pixie bullfrog. These frogs are one of the biggest frogs in the world, and they're found in Africa. He's really cool, really big. Let's go watch him eat. I'm feeding Mickey some of his favorite treats, super worms.
Wow, Tanja, thank you so much for sharing Mickey with us. What an incredible animal. If you want to learn more about African bullfrogs or pixie frogs, please check out wildlifelearningcenter.org. It was such a busy day handing out breakfast and lunch today. A couple of our friends showed up and we're so happy to see all of you. Yep, it was Luna, but then she was joined by Officer Quack. As they stood there together watching in excitement, they respectfully practiced social distancing. Great job on staying safe. Boy, am I glad that Luna and Officer Quack are practicing social distancing and staying safe. What does that mean, social distancing? It means that if you absolutely have to go out with a grown-up, that you are staying 6 feet away from the person standing next to you. Another way to stay safe is to wash your hands. And in just a little bit, you're going to see a fun hand washing video. It's actually a challenge. Hopefully you'll try it out. That's all I have for you today. I hope you have a wonderful week, and we'll see you again on Wednesday.
Wash your hands, do-do-do-do-do, wash your hands, do-do-do-do-do, wash your hands, do-do-do-do-do, wash your hands. Grab some soap, do-do-do-do-do, grab some soap, do-do-do-do-do, grab some soap, do-do-do-do-do, grab some soap. Rub your hands, do-do-do-do-do, rub your hands, do-do-do-do-do, rub your hands, do-do-do-do-do, rub your hands. Rinse your hands, do-do-do-do-do, rinse your hands, do-do-do-do-do, rinse your hands, do-do-do-do-do, rinse your hands. Dry your hands, do-do-do-do-do, dry your hands, do-do-do-do-do, dry your hands, do-do-do-do-do, dry your hands. What else can we do? Cover your sleeves, do-do-do-do-do, cover your sleeves, do-do-do-do-do, cover your sleeves, do-do-do-do-do, cover your sleeves. Hop into your